Hey there, Cowboys Nation. Welcome to Dallas Cowboys Fan, your ultimate destination for all things America's team. Whether you bleed blue and silver or are just starting to catch Cowboys fever, this is the place. If you are a die-hard fan, please make sure to subscribe for more latest news and updates of your favorite team. If you're as passionate about this team as we are, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the notification bell so you never miss a single update. All right, let's dive into today's hot topic because, trust me, this is a big one. It's official, folks. Cooper Rush, one of the most talked about backup quarterbacks in recent Dallas Cowboys history, is leaving the team. Yes, you heard it right. The man who stepped up in a critical moment last season is no longer with the Cowboys. The news broke earlier today when team owner Jerry Jones confirmed the departure in an official statement. And let me tell you, the reactions have been pouring in from all corners of the NFL world. Now, before we get into the why, the how, and what this means for the Cowboys moving forward, let's take a moment to appreciate who Cooper Rush has been for this team. Rush might not have been the star quarterback like Dak Prescott, but he has been one of the most reliable backup players the Cowboys have had in years. Remember last season? When Dak was sidelined with that thumb injury, Rush stepped up and did what many thought was impossible. He kept the team afloat. Let's rewind for a second to last season. When Dak went down, everyone thought the Cowboys were done. The NFC East was looking competitive, and without their starting quarterback, most analysts wrote them off. But then Cooper Rush happened. In 5 games as a starter, he led the team to a 4-1 record. Sure, he wasn't putting up MVP numbers, but he was steady, dependable, and exactly what the Cowboys needed in those critical weeks. Rush proved that he could handle the pressure, make smart decisions, and keep the offense moving. So why is he leaving? This is where things get really interesting. Jerry Jones didn't go into all the details during his announcement, but there are a few key factors at play here. First, let's talk about money. Backup quarterbacks are valuable in the NFL, and Rush's performance last season undoubtedly raised his stock. Other teams have taken notice. If you're a GM for a team struggling at the quarterback position, you'd be crazy not to consider signing a guy like Cooper Rush. And let's be real, Dallas can't afford to pay him starter-level money to sit behind Dak. Then there's the question of opportunity. Rush is 29 years old. He's not exactly a young rookie anymore, and he's probably thinking about his legacy and future in the league. Staying in Dallas would mean continuing to play second fiddle to Dak, and as much as he's loved by Cowboys fans, he's never going to get a chance to be the guy as long as Prescott is healthy. Moving to another team gives him a shot at proving he can be a starter, or at least competing for more significant playing time. Now, Jerry Jones' statement was classic Jerry, equal parts cryptic and calculated. He praised Rush for his contributions to the team, calling him a true professional and an integral part of the Cowboys' success last season. But Jones also made it clear that the decision to part ways was mutual. This wasn't a case of Dallas cutting ties because they didn't see his value. It was about what was best for both sides. For Rush, that means exploring new opportunities. For the Cowboys, it means looking ahead to the future of the quarterback position. So, what does this mean for the Cowboys moving forward? That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? With Rush gone, the backup quarterback position suddenly becomes a major concern for Dallas. Let's face it, no team wants to think about their starter going down, but it's the NFL. Injuries happen, and when they do, your season can hinge on whether or not you have a competent backup. The Cowboys need to figure this out, and fast. There are a few options on the table. They could look to the free agent market, although pickings are slim this late in the offseason. Another option is the NFL draft, but that's a gamble. Drafting a rookie quarterback to step into a backup role is always risky, especially for a team with playoff aspirations. Then there's the possibility of developing one of the younger guys already on the roster. But let's be honest, none of them have the experience or proven track record that Rush brought to the table. And what about the locker room dynamic? Rush was more than just a backup. He was a leader and a steadying presence in the quarterback room. Losing him could have a ripple effect on the team's chemistry. Doc and Rush had a great relationship. There was mutual respect there, and you could see it in the way they supported each other on the field and on the sidelines. Whoever steps into that backup role has some big shoes to fill, both on and off the field. Fans have been quick to react to the news, and the opinions are all over the place. Some are disappointed, saying the Cowboys should have done whatever it took to keep him. Others understand the business side of things and see this as a natural progression for Rush's career. And then there are the conspiracy theories, because it wouldn't be Cowboys Nation without a little drama, right? Some folks are speculating that this move could signal bigger changes coming for the team. Could Jerry Jones be planning to shake things up even more? Only time will tell. One thing's for sure, this marks the end of an era for Dallas. Cooper Rush might not have been a household name before last season, but he earned his place in Cowboys lore with his clutch performances. Fans won't forget those nail-biting wins, the way he handled the pressure, and the calm confidence he brought to the huddle. Whether you are Team Rush or not, you have to respect what he accomplished during his time in Dallas. So, where does Cooper Rush go from here? That's another fascinating angle to this story. There are plenty of teams out there that could use a solid, experienced quarterback. Maybe he ends up with a team like the Jets, where he could compete for a starting role. Or perhaps he goes to a franchise looking for a reliable backup to mentor a young quarterback. Wherever he lands, you can bet he'll make an impact. Rush has shown that he's a fighter, and he's not afraid to seize the moment when it comes. As for the Cowboys, the focus now shifts to what's next. This team has high expectations heading into the season, and they can't afford to let this shake their confidence. Jerry Jones and the front office have some big decisions to make in the coming weeks, and it's going to be fascinating to see how they navigate this new challenge. All right, Cowboys Nation, that's all for today's video. What do you think about Cooper Rush's departure? Are you sad to see him go, or do you think this is the right move for both sides? And who do you think should step into the backup quarterback role for the Cowboys? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I love hearing what you all have to say. Don't forget to like this video if you found it informative, and make sure to subscribe for more updates on the Dallas Cowboys and all things NFL. This season is shaping up to be a wild ride, and you're not going to want to miss a single moment. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Go Cowboys!